So I am going to do some Parmesan chicken. Oh yeah. Gonna start out by making my own marinade right here. I got fresh basil, fresh parsley in there, a little poultry herb. I got garlic going on in there, salt and pepper, 3 eggs right off the bat, and I'm gonna put a dash of olive oil and mix this. I got all my goodies setting up right over here ready for this. So I'm gonna get it all together here. And that's how I start out, right there. Then I'll marinate it in this. Before I bread it, I let it marinate a little while. Lots of seasonings, lots of green. So it's going to get panko and mozzarella and sun-dried tomatoes and all kinds of goodies to add in with this. But first, I'm going to let it marinate in this, the chicken. It's hard to cook with the phone going on you. Shot of olive oil. See, the way I do it, get that spoon out of there. Once I get them dipped in that, I'll take the excess and put it across the top and let it sit there and let it marinate down into that chicken for about 15 minutes before I bread it completely. And right now, even my daughter came out and said, "Oh, that smells good. That's the fresh green right there." So I'm gonna let that marinate for just a little bit. And then we'll move on to the next step and I'll show you. And I'm gonna clean as I go. But this is the way it should look when you're letting it, just let it marinate. Let them juices run on down there and get settled right on in that chicken right there. Ain't that pretty? It's gonna be pretty. It's gonna be. Got this soaking really good right here. You want it to just get into that chicken. You can smell it right here. It smells real good. Now this right here, it's half panko, half Italian breadcrumb. I use the panko for the crispiness. I got fresh Parmesan cheese in here and just a dash of onion powder. That's it. That's all that's in that. All right. This is what's going to make it. So I'm going to individually hit these one by one into that, and then we'll go from there. The panko and the breadcrumb mixture together is what's going to set this off. It's good stuff. Stick around. These bad boys have been double dipped. All right. Now we stacked them all on one plate. I double dipped them. All right, which means I ran them through once, the cheese breading once. Then I re-egged them and double dipped them. I want to be extra crunchy. That's what they look like for now. That's what we're going for now. It's a lot of parm chicken. It's a lot of cheesiness right there. Lots of cheesiness. Look at that. Oh, yeah.
Oh, my God.
So, what I'm doing is I got my good skillet out, right? I got this sitting over here and getting it ready. Got a little olive oil in there. And what I'm going to do is sear these off. I'm not going to cook them all the way. I'm just going to al dente them. I'm going to sear them off because they're going to end up being baked. So right now I'm just going to let this olive oil heat up. And I'm going to do them one at a time. I'm going to try it. It's harder to do, but I'll get one going in there. Because I'm going to have to do a few of them. Get one. I'll take my time with it.
It smells weird.
Well, that's the oil you smell.
Yeah.
So I got a couple of them going right there, and all I'm going to do is sear them. Not trying to fully cook them. I want to lock in all that cheese and those juices. All right, because then I'm going to bake them. 15-20. That smoke means that I need to change the foil on my burner. So we're going to let this go for a little bit. See what happens there. Want it to be nice and gold. That's just one flip. So it only gets about maybe 30 seconds on one side. I'm trying to sear it to where... There we go. This process takes a while, but when you fry it up first and you sear it in there first, you lock in all that flavor for when you go to bake it. Even if it got a little crispy right there, that's okay. I'd rather it all be this color right here in the middle, but that's okay. We're gonna get it there.
It smells good now.
More of them in there going. All right, and these chicken breasts look really fat, but what I did before I put this breading on them, and I didn't show it, you guys, is I pressed it all the way out. I pound it all the way out to make it flat and even. And I'm also going to spread this oil around a little bit in this pan. Then once these two are done, I'm going to change the oil on it, so it doesn't come out dark. The other one came out a little bit darker than I like. It'll be fine though, but I just don't like it dark like that. That's all. So you give it about 35 seconds on each side. So now I make a little sauce. All right, I got a little bit of tomato paste in there, and I'm just using the grit from where I've seared off this chicken. A little bit of tomato paste, a little bit of flour. All right, I'm just gonna go mix it, and I'll add some water to it in a little bit. First thing, I'm just gonna mix it up, right?
Can you make that?
Will you get me about half a cup of water? Yep, it's gotta go. Gotta go in here. Just a little bit of water. Hurry up. Hurry, because I can't let this heat. Pour it in there. Should be fine. Oh, you poured it all over it. That's all right. We'll clean it up. We'll clean it up a little bit. I'm just gonna make a little red sauce right here. I'm gonna throw some sun-dried tomatoes in this when I get it thinned out the way I want it, because that's going in the bake. Let me get this done right here, and I'll show you what it looks like. I'll add a little sun-dried tomatoes to it. So now I'm getting my parm base, right? This sauce is made with the grit from the fry, right? 1 can of Rogo tomato paste, there, and onion powder, right? And a little bit of salt and pepper. I want this to be the base, and I keep tasting it as I go, right? I want this to be the base to bake off into these, right? I'm gonna add some sun-dried tomatoes to that. That's the base. It goes in these. So now I'm getting my parm base. See, now I got them. I got that sauce in there covering them. I put a can of petite tomatoes in there with it. Got them covered up real good. I got a little extra chicken. These are big old pieces of chicken. They ain't even close to done yet. They're still gonna get some mozzarella cheese. And they're gonna be buried with under the mozzarella cheese that I melt, I put sun-dried tomatoes in there. Then I've got a little bit of ziti pasta that I'm gonna set them on. We got Brussels sprouts, and I got a cheese sauce with that, and then we got some Texas toast for later on. But I wanted to get these done first around lunchtime. So what I do with these now, I want to slow cook them, right? Because this is for dinner. I want to slow cook them, so on my oven I'm gonna set it. I'm gonna set it about 350 for now. You know, and just let it heat up, and I'm gonna let it slow cook. So we'll get that bad boy in the oven, and we'll go from there. It's gonna take a while, so it'll be worth it though. That's how we do it. I ain't quite done with it yet. Oh yeah. All that golden crispiness with that tomato fresh garlicky flavor coming at you soon. I like to sit, I'm kind of weird about aluminum foil when you have bake pans. Aluminum foil locks it completely in, but I like it to breathe a little bit. So I flip a bake pan up on each one of those, right? That's how I do it. I flip a bake pan on it. Anything that I cook that needs to be covered, I just use my bake pans. I'm weird like that. I don't like aluminum foil. I don't know. But I'll see y'all soon. Bam. Okay, this is what the parm chickens look like. They're still warm, even though I had them covered up and cooling, because I wanted to cook them off earlier. Because the other stuff sides I got it real quick. So I just put some mozzarella cheese on it, and I put a little more sauce. I got some garlic bread, the Texas toast garlic bread. I I got Brussels sprouts right here that's gonna go. The way I do them, I use this Fritos cheese. Some people like the Velveeta, but we like this right here. The cheese that Brussels sprouts up. Sun-dried tomatoes when they can come off the top. I got a few shell pastas going right there, just to give the give these Parmesans a nice little home to sit in. They're gonna take about 20 minutes right there, and then we're gonna do this and that. And then when I get done with this for my little family, I'm waiting on my oven to heat up. Then when I get done with this for my little family, I have a tiramisu cake in there, the Italian cake, the Italian dessert that goes really good with this little thing right here. And these right here set it off really good. I like these little ones. But anyways, that's where we're at. Oh, solo mio. That's a pasta. Oh yeah, nice and cheesy. Nice and cheesy. Just waiting. Just waiting. We're waiting on these bad boys right here. Oh yeah. 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 It's not easy being cheesy. You look hungry. Mmm. I know, you've been waiting patiently.
But
My
Jada.
patience is running out.
Watched food doesn't cook. She's like, huh? Yumi? Yumi's desperately hoping for somebody to drop something on the floor.
He wants to say hi.
He wants to try some Italian tonight. We also have tiramisu. I bought a tiramisu. It's Italian dessert.
I don't think I cared for it.
Oh, you did.
Did I?
You just don't remember. You don't remember nothing, do you? You know, who is that up there?
It smells like spaghetti.
Who is that right
Pretty
there?
much is.
It smells like spaghetti. I'm gonna finish my drink before you get put.
I'm hungry. We're gonna have dinner here in a minute. Right now I'm starving.
I shall remove my turn. Dad.
Oh yeah. Yeah. Isn't that beautiful? Oh yeah. Yeah, let's get that on a plate.
It smells like we're in an Italian.
Look at these hungry people.
It smells like
Look at that hungry person right there. These hungry people are waiting on daddy food.
we're in an
That's a spicy meatball.
When you were in your room doing what you do?
Nope. Hi.
Boy.
Hi.
You guys behave for a couple minutes?
No.
No.
Just for a couple minutes. I know you can do it. I don't know.
All three of us said no.
Smells like we're in an Italian
Stop it.
restaurant.
All right, let's get these on some plates and eat. Brussels sprouts are really good for you. They're good grilled. Yum.
Tommy,
Yum. Jenna's like, yeah, watch this.
I'm doing old fashioned too.
Is it good?
Yummy.
Oh,
I'm
yeah.
gonna try the chicken.
You like it. Mmm. I was like, why you got your camera all in my food?
Exactly. Let
What's
me
wrong
eat
with
it.
you, Dad?
Let me eat
Crunchy, crunchy.
Try to eat.
You should never try to eat. I don't know how this is going to do, what it's going to look like here. You sit my fat ass down. Daddy throw down in the kitchen. You good?
What cheese? Is it
Got tons of cheese in it.
From the French's cheese dip? That's how we do around here. Yep. Oh yeah. Dinner at Daddy's. And she don't have to cook. Because you get stuff like that. You don't have to cook. And you neither. You get stuff like that. You don't have to cook. You're smiling about it. See it? You will eat anything. Oh, and later, to continue with the Italian tradition of this meal, this tiramisu from the cakery, the original cakery. It was on sale. These are usually like $15. It was on sale. They knocked like $5 off it all. But it's the Italian coffee cake. And they ate really good, so we might eat this later on or tomorrow. It's 6:30 right now and they go to bed, and maybe they can have a piece before they go to bed. I don't know. I don't have any more room. And Nicole's gonna do the dishes. Yay! I did them twice for you today, baby.
It's my turn.
All right, give me kisses. I love you. Dinner for us. That's how you do it. Having dinner at the table. We've been trying to do that a little more often. You know, to have sit down and have a traditional dinner at the table with the kids. And it really does help you communicate a little bit better. It helps have a calmer vibe in the house. So, there we go.